Hello and welcome back to Roy's the Boy. Now today, is it going to be Lucky 7? Is it going to be the final part of my ATCO £5 lawnmower restoration? Well, I hope so. Anyway, today we've got to do cables, carburetor, exhaust back on and the blade back on. So hopefully we can get all this done in today's episode. Now, before we get on with that, I have got to sort of say I am now part of the Small Engine Nation. Get it right? I said that right. The Small Engine Nation. Yes, I have. I had to think then. Anyway, a great group of people who I've been now chatting on with them and watching live feeds, which is a very good group of people. So a big shout out to them and everyone that's on it. I can't remember everyone's names on it, but I will be giving shout outs in the future to all those people. So let's go and get on with this ATCO. Okay, first we're going to attempt to put this drive cable which goes through here and it clips on underneath. So we'll just put this through into there and then it just sits into there. This cable here just clips onto there or through there. Should have put this on before, I think. Pull that out again. Okay, that's better. That was easier. And that's the adjustment for it. And it just sits into there like that. And then it goes onto there. Just like that. Okay, you can see the pin, and what that does, that just clips onto there. First of all, I've got to put a wash on over there. That's it, and that's just to stop the clip from rubbing on the plastic pulley wheel. So we'll just pull it up. Try and get that. That's it. See, and that pulls, when you pull the handle, that pulls that up and it tensions up the drive belt. Okay, right, well this is the throttle cable and it's also the holder which is for the drive cable. So before I put this on there, what I have to do is put this into there and that holds that onto there. But before I do that, I'm going to put that under that way because it goes over the top. That's it. This has got caught in there. Okay, so that goes into there like that, and then I put the bolt through the other side. And then that eventually will go into there like that. Just a simple little, make sure this bolt goes through. That's it, a bit more room. Okay, I'll just give that a little tighten up with a 10mm. Don't want to over tighten it because the other side's only plastic. Okay, right, that's that bit done. Okay, the next cable is going to be the ignition cable, which just that clips into there. It doesn't look very secure, that. I think it's got a split. We'll see when it's on. There you are. And then it just screws into there. Okay. Oh, so that's that done. Okay, now I've got to put these brackets, they go underneath here, and what they're for, they hold the ignition cable on. On that one. So you can imagine if you had to do this with just normal screwdrivers, it would have been a right pain because of the amount of strength you've got to put into it. And then all you do with this is you just pull that back over like that, and that just sits into there. It keeps that all nice and tidy for that to sit into there. It's simple. Two bolts which go through. You can see I've gave it a respray. I de-rusted it completely. You can see this machine doesn't actually have a exhaust guard. It didn't come with it. All the ones I have don't seem to fit properly, so I'm afraid this one's going to have to have one without it. Just put that in there just a little bit. Okay. And then all I do is just tap that down. And this one I'll pull back. That's it. Alright, okay, before I start putting the cover on here, I'll just show you what this actually does when if you watch it when I pull the lever. That's when it tensions up. It is working because I've tried it on the desk, on the table, where it rolls backwards and forwards, but as soon as you pull the handle, it doesn't go backwards. Okay, that should slide in. So there's three screws I should say, which is one there. There is another one under there, but I can't really see it much myself at the moment because I don't have the room anymore. Okay. That's easy enough. Right, I've just got to put my head around here just to find the last one, which should be which is there. So about my head being in the camera. It came out. Okay, put some pressure on them. That's it. Okay, it's time to get this blade back on, and remember on blades like this, the curly bit goes upwards. Okay. I think that's it. Job done. Okay. Okay. That is that one. Now we'll just put this into there like so, and then that just sits on top of there. Get two nuts. We'll get one in. So that's a bit close to the camera. I've got the camera closer just so let's just move it over slightly. That's it. You can still see it. Right, that was number 3. It was a bit too high powered, that one. Then okay, so if I pull that back, that's done. Okay, get this recoil cover on, and then we can get the fuel tank on. It's got 4 screws, 2 there, 2 at the front. Just make sure it pulls that, yeah. Okay. Okay, next we'll get this fuel tank on, but I've got to take these off. And just make sure I put the oil filler on and dipstick on first as well. Okay, this in first. And then little screws on there for this one. Just go a little bit more. Put this in. Right, this is an awkward one, this one, to put the fuel tank. You have to put the bolt in here, and you've got, believe it, a little spacer which goes into there, which is very, very awkward to put on. Okay. Right, I will put these three and if you just heard that noise, that bolt is just fell out. So I might have to take these out again yet. Yeah. What it is, the bolt has to go into there, which there isn't a lot of room, and the bolt came out, and so did the spacer. Not all the way, but that's it. Now hopefully I can get this in. And just get a hand thread on it. Okay, I'm going to move you back a bit so I can get the drill in. Hopefully I can get that in. Yes, it was a 10 now. Oh well. Here we go. Sorted. Okay, the next thing to do is get this fuel hose should have done this before, put the carburetor one ready. It's going on. There we go. I'll just get this clip. It goes there. Alright, now we've got to stick the throttle cable on. Now, if you see there, you can see where it was marked from before, so it should go on quite easy. So that just, with the Z bend, clips into there, and if I move that forward, it goes the other way around. Oh, I think that's an 8mm. Right, so what I'll do is I'll move it to where it should have been, which is there as it happens. So hopefully when we start it up, it should be on the right throttle setting. So if I move the throttle now, that's it. Oh, it must be a bit tight. I've done that a bit too tight in that. because I used a power drill, that's why. I'll do that up by hand afterwards. Now it's time to put the air filter cover. This hose goes into this little pipe there. Squeeze that on, and then just line up the holes for the carburetor. Which is held by 3 screws. I'll stick one for there for now. Okay. Just get this one in, and then we'll give them a little lock. Okay. Well, I'm not going to over tighten those in case I do the threads in the carburetor, so I will just use them up with a. That's it. Don't want to over tighten them. Okay. And we'll stick a new air filter on it and a cover. Yeah, it's a brand new filter. Now, I have found a website on an app. It's called AliExpress, and I have managed to buy 10 of these for £10.21, I think it was. Now, they're only air filters, and you don't really need to have the genuine Briggs and Stratton ones. Some people may think yes, some people may think no, but I certainly don't. I'll just get the top cover for this. Right, okay, fuel's in, oil's in, new spark plug, air filter. I've wired up the old battery because this has got a built-on alternator, so I want to see if it can charge up the engine once I get it running. I'll leave it running for a while just to see if it does. If not, I think I'll have to buy a new battery for it. So let's go and give it a go. Okay, try the key first. Nothing there with the key. Give it some petrol. Well, I think that went very well. As you can see, the old Cheshire Cat, the ATCO restoration is finally finished. I know it's lucky 7. Have you noticed that? Part 7 has been lucky 7. Did anyone spot the mistake? If anyone can tell me what the mistake was, I will send them a sticker. That can't be too bad. I ain't got none here at the moment in my workshop. They're indoors. So, yep, I think that went very well. Now, what am I going to do with this ATCO restoration lawnmower? Well, I have got a 78-year-old mother-in-law who loves to cut her own lawn, and she won't let anyone else do it. But I have tried her with different smaller lawnmowers, which I thought was easy enough for her to pull, and she can't. I'm going to go and get got to get another battery, because I don't think that one is working. It hasn't charged up used via the machine, so it's going to have to be another battery. But I am going to be giving it to my mother-in-law, who has done a lot for me and my wife for the years. So it's time to pay back, I think. Could have made nice little profit on that, but profit ain't always everything, is it, when it comes to family that needs something like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, if you really enjoyed this restoration, please give us some thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, get it right, for more further projects. So that's all I can say from me now. Cheerio.